I believe... No, did they put it as a Kirby on the I forget. Well, anyway, we have MPox now in Springman with Chilla and Tribal, which is a completely different setup from what they were running with this time. Natrium, however, is going with the trusted and true setup here. Okay, I'm gonna take a small break from the commentary just to interject. To clarify, I now know what Kenny Gila is asking. Virxz is the one TOing the tournament. So if I haven't said it already on stream, by the way, huge shoutouts to Virxz for TOing the tournament. Like, I cannot believe how crazy of a setup this is to get all of these newer players together to do this tournament. And it has been a blast so far. So just to clarify, Virxz is TOing and they are streaming. I don't have the link because, skill issue. I am actually coaching them. Yo, it's Marbles. Alright, well, while I was answering that question, MPox really took a commanding lead fast and really ran away with that round. Natrium isn't switching up their set here, which makes me think maybe they're going to try to capitalize off of the rush advantage they have. But I'm interested to see what they will do differently going into the second round. Ooh, but MPox is going to get that rush, and that's going to really hurt Natrium. Natrium does their rush. I really feel like whether or not Natrium comes back in this is going to be dependent on whether or not Natrium capitalizes off of their rush. If they aren't getting a couple of hits in, that would have been really bad if those rushes would have connected. Luckily, the DNA will have Geometry, Jank, and neither of those connected. That's going to really hurt MPox's odds in this round, and Natrium's going to have a real shot at coming back in this game. Good move by Natrium to block that grab. That's huge. Could mean the round win for them. MPox is doing a really good job of utilizing Springman's Permacharge. I really feel like this pressure they're putting up, it's reminding me of their Max Express strategy as they go down here, unfortunately. It's reminding me of how they play Max Express, but a little more technical now that they have the chill and are able to do combos with it. And I'm just really impressed that they're able to kind of keep together like that. It's a really close series. We're tie game right now. Both players have rushes. Ooh, it's going to be a huge rush from MPox. That's going to kind of pretty much tie things up again. Natrium still has their rush though, so I definitely feel like there is a huge advantage to Natrium here. Natrium, this whole game has been doing a really good job putting on pressure with Boomerang. I feel like that's really been kind of what's kept them up so far. That's a huge stun from MPox. That's going to put MPox back on the board here. If they can get their rush, I feel like they have really good odds. Oh! Natrium connects but doesn't finish with their rush. It's gonna be close. MPox will die on any shot now, but MPox has their rush. They block the roaster with the rush. Is that gonna be the game?
Oh my goodness, great!
Oh! Oh man. Natrium really had that with their rush, but they just couldn't finish it off.
Very close game. That speechless.
Okay, that game was phenomenal. I am crazy impressed by both players there. MPox had a lot of really clutch stuns towards the end of that round, but Natrium that whole game was just incredible with the freezes and especially their counterplay with the curving Boomerang. I really feel like the Boomerang in particular was really strong. I'm really curious to see if MPox will counterpick Boomerang in any way. Like, I feel like DNA Lab really supports Boomerang a lot. in comparison to MPox's strat. So I kind of wonder, will MPox go and do something different here? Alright, looks like we're going Mauzo now. Mausoleum is pretty much the total opposite of DNA Lab, almost. It's a different shape, it doesn't have any barriers, it has a different platform type in the middle. Like, I really am interested to see what is going to happen now that we're going to this different map. Neither player is going to switch up their strategy here. It's only going to be the map difference now. I really feel like, will this map difference change the outcome of this game? We saw Natrium have a really strong round of Mausoleum in their first game against Max. I'm really interested to see, will having no barriers allow MPox to put on greater pressure? I feel like almost, it's so interesting seeing them run Tribal in comparison to the strat on Max Brass in their first series, because it just feels so radically different of an idea to put on pressure with the stuns like this compared to just knockdowns. Especially because, considering that this is Min-Min, and seeing what we're seeing right now with MPox getting knocked down over and over by the roaster by Natrium, I really feel like, wouldn't it be a better idea to have just straight knockdowns with the roaster and the toaster compared to fighting for the stuns? We're seeing MPox go over to double Chilla here, which I do think is going to be slightly better on the roaster shot. But will it be enough to really fight against Natrium's pressure here? It's a great freeze combo from MPox.
Nice grab, nice grab. Lots of ice.
With both players having rushes now, I'm really curious to see how does this affect the pressure, because they're playing a little bit more spaced out than they were before. Natrium in particular seems less interested in just getting up close and personal. They block the freeze combo, which is gonna really help their odds here. They are gonna connect the rush. It's not gonna do a ton of damage. 210 is rather low for a rush, but they are gonna get the combo there too. This is gonna really hurt Natrium's odds in this round. I think at this point, if you're MPox, you're saving your rush. You're just trying to get the finish. Almost got it right there. Natrium cancels the shield for the last second. Natrium has 20 seconds here to really come back and make something happen. I don't think either player rushes here. Ooh, that's a good pick from Natrium, but that's going to put MPox into comeback mode. And that is going to be the final pick. MPox is on match point round now. This is going to be really nail-biting for Natrium here. Natrium's pretty much at rush. There we go. 2 seconds into the round. Ooh, that's not a good start for Natrium. MPox gets the great combo again. I'm surprised the double chill is really working this well. I do think it is absolutely an improvement over the triple, but I'm absolutely shocked that Natrium is falling to a lot of these combos. Like, it just doesn't strike me as something that would be really strong against Min-Min. But then again, it does cancel Natrium's Dragon Arm, so both rushes use both players down to about 375 health. I don't know how this is gonna go. I think it's really gonna come down to who gets the next combo. If Natrium can like really pummel MPox like what did in the first round, it's their game. But if MPox keeps this up and keeps getting combos just like that, we might have the series over right here. MPox has the rush, it connects, and that's it. 2-0 MPox. Wow. I have to admit, I am really surprised by that.